Alright, Band Novus here. Welcome to, I think it's episode 10. So, turns out that save I made is either useless or I'm just incompetent. I'm leaning towards the latter. But, I'm gonna have to play the game again to show that second ending. So, before I do that, I just figured I'd show you some of the tutorials for these, well, all the tutorials for these gadgets. Start with the Hushcracker. Ooh, that's, kind of surprised that worked. I'm entirely surprised I'm not dead. But this is pretty simple. It's just showing you, how to use it. I don't think I even bothered to use it once during the entire time I had it. But this is why I wanted to do them. They have their own little laptops. From Julian Mayfield, East Point Police Department, to Kelly Ackland, TX Fabrications. Subject, strange request. Kelly, obviously we're more than happy to provide security for TX Fabrications, but I'm not entirely comfortable with some of your special requests. You're welcome to make recommendations about where to assign officers with riot gear, and even specify locations you think an intruder might target. But telling my officers which direction to face is micromanaging to a suspicious degree, particularly when you're specifying that they should look away from a fragile window and a potential entry for you. What exactly is it that you don't want them to see? Alright. Okay, I can make it all the way over there. Yep. Alright, well that's Hushcracker. And now we'll go to the Prank Spasm. Not what I wanted. Let me just wait. From Antonia Sparna, I think, to Kelly Ackland. Subject, Prank Spasm. Prank Spasm? Okay, I think we're ready for production on the Prank Spasm. We managed to get around the grid safety protocols by remotely ramping down the voltage at the time of connection, then cranking it back up when the main socket is activated. My only question is, why would anyone actually want this? As far as I can see, it could only ever be used to cause nasty accidents by passing a dangerous voltage through objects that are normally safe. What kind of client needs that? And do they pick the name? Tony. So I've been writing recently. I don't know if the writing's good. I'm leaning towards bad, but I don't know if it's because it's actually bad or, you're your own worst critic. But I'm leaning towards the former, but it's been fun. It's been real fun. Next up, Longshot. Okay, so I cannot remember how this is supposed to go. We're gonna want him to do that. Go up here. Alright, what was the laptop in this one? If it had a laptop, I can't remember if all of them have one or not. Oh yeah, it's there. From Kelly Ackland to Julian Mayfield. Subject, Sunday. Obviously everyone here feels terrible about what happened on Sunday. I've been told Handley was a good officer, and it was bad, weird way to go. It was a bad, weird way to go. As you know, our work here is highly experimental, and it looks like one of our active projects is capable of interfering with the internal electronics of Rook and Intex firearms. We can't discuss details, of course, but it does appear to have been an accident, and I believe the surviving officer is blameless. That said, your suggestion that we might be using your officers as guinea pig for untested field tech is way off. Kelly Ackland. I don't know about that. Everything seems to point in that direction. Everything. Alright. This is the last one. The revolver. The resolver. I don't know why, but fair enough. There's one over there. I got 15 seconds. You get one shot at this. From Julian Mayfield to Kelly Ackland. Subject: flawed arrangements. While I realize it's my office's responsibility to keep your facility secure, but it's becoming increasingly hard to accept that you've given us all the information we need to protect your company. Are you genuinely, honestly baffled? Are you genuinely, honestly baffled as to why 3 different agents have arrived at your Riley Street facility through your private subway stations and proceeded to hold each of my officers at gunpoint until they escape? And if so, why do you keep insisting that they guard these specific positions when there's clearly a serious flaw in that setup, Mayfield? And if you wait long enough, you'll see that there's a sniper outside. And what that means is, as I've previously explained, you're dead the second you step out. Or not. Huh, okay. I've never had that happen before. That's kind of interesting, actually. Anyway. That's all I wanted to show you for this episode. So, I'll see you later.